This is a story of transition from the old to the new. How an idea, seen first in the minds of a few men, was translated by human brains and hands into a motor car, familiar now on all the highways of the world. The story begins here in 1946. It's hard to remember now that there was a time when the car was no more than an idea. The operation is spreading out to make a dream come true.
Millions of products have come to the American market in the last half century. And behind each new product, there has been a free mind, dreaming, exploring, inquiring, probing, creating. Thus, to create, to produce, and to build. Closely allied to and complementing the freedom to dream is the freedom to compete. Under our American system, the dreamer does not have a monopoly on producing things. Anyone can go into business and compete with him. Since the first automobile was produced in America, over 1,500 companies have been organized to manufacture automobiles. Most of them failed. The best competitors, the best producers succeeded.
Today, the automobile is part of any American scene. Every man, woman, and child in America could go riding at the same time. And if we wanted to, we could all ride in the front seat. Because there is a car or a truck for every 3 persons, almost 50 million motor vehicles. How many are 50 million cars? Bumper to bumper, they would stretch around the Earth at the equator 7 times. The distance we drive our cars and trucks every day would take us on 5 daily round trips to the sun. And that brings up a very interesting fact about 1 out of every 7 American workers. Pardon us, sir, but would you tell us what business you're in?
Why, certainly. I'm a farmer.
And what do you grow on your farm?
Well, you might say I grow automobiles because I own part of the 4 million acres of farmland used to grow raw materials for paints and lacquers and insulation used in motor cars.
And you, sir, it seems that you're a miner. What do you mine?
I mine automobiles. You see, it takes the miner to dig the iron and the coal and limestone for automotive steel. And then, of course, some of us dig the copper and lead and molybdenum and sulfur that go into automobiles.
Moving the families of the 1 worker out of 7, gradually replacing family for family. We'd need all the houses in California, Oregon and Washington, Idaho, Utah and Arizona, Montana, Wyoming and Colorado, and part of Texas to find homes for the people who make their living directly because of the motor car. And this brings up an interesting question. What would these people be doing if the motor car had remained a luxury for a few rather than a necessity for so many?
The automobile and the power behind it have been major factors in the growth of our country. We can drive anywhere we want to, at any time, for any reason, including fun. Altogether, we drive our cars 1 billion miles a day. It seems no other people in the world want so much just to get going when they have a little time. Maybe it's just that no other people can get going so easily.
Now, aren't you just as excited about our great new star as I am? See the USA in your Chevrolet. America is asking you to call. Drive your Chevrolet through the USA. America's the greatest land of all. On a highway or a road along a levee, performance is sweeter, nothing can beat her. Life is completer in a Chevy. So make a date today to see the USA. See it in your Chevrolet.
Traveling east, traveling west, wherever you go, Chevy service is best. Southward or north, Near place or far, there's a Chevrolet dealer for your Chevrolet car.
See the USA in your Chevrolet. The Rockies way out west are calling you. Drive your Chevrolet through the USA, where fields of golden wheat pass and review. Whether traveling light or with a load that's heavy, performance is sweeter, nothing can beat her. Life is completer in a Chevy. So make a date today to see the USA and see